Well, hey y'all, welcome to Higher Grounds. I'm Heather if you're new here, and we're so glad to have you here on our channel where we do all the farm things. You might find us canning and preserving food, building animal shelters and coops, tending to all of our animals. We have cattle and pigs and goats and donkeys, dogs, chickens. So welcome. We're so glad to have y'all. And I just wanted to do a little intro for this video. This past weekend, we were able to go to Jemison, Alabama for our fall YouTubers meet and greet, and it was called the Great Fall Garden Festival. It's always a tongue twister to get that one right. But it was a wonderful, wonderful event. Now, we have been to these events before, but only as like a spectator. You know, we went to go view all these other YouTube channels. Well, this time, y'all, we were asked to be a part of it. So I'm hoping that we got to see some of you guys there. It was so, so fun. Oh, I'm out here. I'm getting ant bit. Yep, getting ant bit out here. Friday night, we got to go down and have our dinner. And that was wonderful because on Saturday, the day of the event, you're standing out there and you're meeting and greeting everybody. So you don't really have that much time to actually go and talk to the other channels that are there. So that Friday night fellowship time with them was great. So, I mean, I just feel, you're just making lifelong friends. You're making, all of these connections for like-minded people and people who are doing a lot of the same things, people who have inspired us to do these things. And that's what it's all about. The community of that, I have said that over and over, and I've told, a lot of these people, a lot of these other YouTube channels, the same thing. It's just great. So the weather, I'm sure deterred several people from coming. But overall, it was a wonderful event. We had rain on Saturday for about maybe 45 minutes or so. And other than that, it was great. I mean, it was cloudy. So temperature-wise was perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. It was just a great, great event. So I actually videoed some of the nursery and all when we got there on Friday. We could set up earlier on Friday, but we did not because more storms were going to be coming in, and we did not want to, have our tent blow away or anything for that. So we didn't set up on Friday. We did that Saturday morning. But so I walked around, and I wanted to show you guys some of those clips of the nursery. So y'all check this out. Here we are at Petals from the Past in Jemison, Alabama. It's a beautiful nursery, y'all, even on a little bit of a drizzly day. We just got to walk around, check everything out, and video some before all of our vendors started showing up. You see there's carts for you to pull around because there's all kinds of goodies for you to buy. So they don't want you to have to carry everything hand in hand. But this is their rose section, and they are known also for antique roses. There's so many different varieties that they have. Climbing roses, fragrant roses, drift roses, the antique roses, rambling roses, everything you can think of. All the herbs and vegetables back here in the back with their little garden that they plant in, shrubs and trees, everything that you can think of, they have. It's just a great place to go and check out. I mean, you can spend a whole day here just wandering all the garden pathways and checking everything out. And the hydrangeas, man, those are my favorite. Now, here on the side is like a parterre garden. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but there's vendors that's going to be set up here the next day. It's just such little quaint and cozy places to just hang out and sit for a while. If you get tired of walking around, by this pond is beautiful. There's a bench and you just hang out. This section here, y'all, it's beautiful. It's not in bloom right now, but these are wisteria trees. And look at the trunks on them. that have just wound all up and created this whole shade canopy for all of these plants. When all those purple flowers are hanging and they're in bloom and fragrant, oh, it's wonderful. And here we're going to go into one of the greenhouses. I'm just trying to take you around. Look at those hydrangeas. I'm hoping that's what I have in my red, white, and blue cottage garden that I planted out front. One of them has not made it. I know I'm going to have to replant it. So I'm hoping for those colors, though. The white that'll turn to that red. So you've got all kinds of other plants in here. And this is just one of their greenhouses. They actually have I'm not really sure how many, but there's several of them. So we're just kind of meandering, and I just want to take you guys along. So if you weren't able to come out and see what the nursery itself has to offer without the meet and greet, without all the vendors there, just come. I mean, it's a trip worthy on its own. So it's just beautiful. Another view there of those wisteria trees. All kinds. I mean, they do all of their own cuttings and propagation on stuff there too. So this, though, this is my favorite section because this is the fruit section. So all your fig trees, blackberries, raspberries, apples, pears, I mean, whatever we can grow. Now, y'all, this right here, muscadines, and they're grapes. I've never had one. Allison from Handmade Homestead got me to try one. I did not like them. Um, so yeah, I don't have many videos from Saturday, but there are a couple of pictures. I'm going to post those in here. I know Steven, the camera guy, he has a wonderful camera, and so he went around and took several pictures. They're from Crazy Lizzie's Goat Farm. So he is always so good about taking pictures, and so I'm glad we have some of those. All right, here we are at our favorite plant nursery, Petals from the Past. It's going to be a great day today at our Great Fall Garden Festival. We're so excited to be here. Let's go see what we've all got going on. Here we are all set up. These are just some of the pictures from the event, from the dinner on Friday night to vendors all set up on Saturday, us, lots of other people. So y'all enjoy.
That dog. Oh. Big dog.
Off and on, but nothing really bad.
I don't know what we can do to draw her down there. But we painted a light green spot on her back so she's easier to see.
I want to get a bottle.
Wrapping the honey right now and eating that. So that's why it looks crumbly right there. They're taking off the wax capping that they made and placed on there to access the honey, which is all of this right here in the corner. And then here's nectar that they would still be collecting and haven't dehydrated and capped off with wax. And all the little baby bees on the outer edge. It's those like darker spots where the cell is full. Those are like, they're in their pupa stage. And so you might get lucky enough to see one of them emerge today. And other than that, it's really hard to see down in the bottom, but there's eggs and larvae that are there that the other worker bees will be tending to. They're called nurse bees when they're that young, and they'll be feeding them and taking care of them, so that everybody's doing a job right now.
Yeah.
Especially you can see with like their heads inside the cells.
Mites and beetles that have come here from overseas.
All right, let's see if she's
invaded us in the last couple decades.
No, she will not.
It's not like a
Gotta find the queen. She's hiding.
Put it out there and leave it. You have to actively manage.
But we have seen her.
Puts the spin in it. This
Yep.
is a dry fan, and that creates the spin. And then you control the twist with your hand, and it fills the bobbin. And as it fills up, you just move it down the bobbin. Adding to it.
That's a littler wheel, and it's not the same as mine.
Yours is bigger, better.
Farmer Rhett here getting a demonstration from Londa on spinning alpaca fibers. This was one of the softest things, y'all, that I have ever felt. It was just so soft.
live side by side, and so if you've ever been around twins, we do everything together. And so our husbands had to be that way, okay?
Here's some of our sweet friends that we've gotten to connect with through the YouTubers events. There comes Marianne. She's my biggest troublemaker. Aren't you, girl? You're like, who? Not me. Look at her being all innocent back there. We all know she's not the innocent one, are you? No, you're not the innocent one. I don't have any treats for him right now. She's like, what are you doing? But it was a great, great time of fellowship this weekend. I was so, just to be invited to something like that, you just feel like it's a YouTubers meet and greet, and you just feel, I don't know, like, who, me? Our channel, like, we get to come to something like this. But it's because of you guys watching us that we are even doing this and sharing our knowledge that we've learned from other people. There she goes, climbing up on her perch back there. So thank y'all so very much. It has just been so exciting to see this channel grow. We're still so young in it and so new, and I know we don't know all the things, but it would not be possible without you guys watching us and sharing all these videos. And you just think, like, who would want to watch us and take care of animals? And but I cannot tell you guys how much we appreciate it. Here comes, I don't know, Jack. This is our boy. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Huh? I don't have a treat. I'm sorry. Y'all, if you were there this weekend, it was so nice to meet some of you and get to talk to you and put names to faces. And if you weren't there, you've got a whole year to plan for it. This is going to be an annual event. So y'all get ready for next September. We love y'all. I thank each and every one of you for watching this channel, because without you, again, there would be no channel. So y'all, thank you again, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye. What you doing? I don't got no treats.